Hello and welcome to Normally Distributed, where we learn about probability and statistics with a sports twist. Today I am bringing you a follow-up to our random sampling video where we use random sampling to compare two populations. Let's go ahead and get started. So as we've seen, when taking a random sample, you can make inferences about a single population, but also what is really interesting to do is taking samples to compare two different populations. So here, what we're going to do is we have two different samples. We have one sample drawn from the NCAA or the college basketball realm, and we have a list of 10 randomly sampled players in college basketball and their heights. And on the right side, we have a random sample of NBA players. Again, we're going to use the first sample that we used and their heights. So what you can do is you can take a look at their heights and draw them on the number line here. So let's say this out here is the mean for our NBA players, which in the first sample was 78.2. The mean for our college players, though, is a lot smaller. It's actually going to be 73.5. So we can see that there's about a 5-inch discrepancy in these two samples. Now, again, since this is just a 10-person sample in college basketball where there are over 1,800 people, this may not be exactly representative of the population there, but for this purpose, we can compare these two samples to draw a conclusion. So their means show that the college basketball players, on average, are shorter, whereas in the NBA, they are a little bit taller. Let's go ahead and plot how these numbers look out though. So we have one player, 76, let's put that one about here. Another player, 74, it's about here. Let's just continue going down the line. 72, 73, 70, 78, another 72, put that one right about here. 74, 76, and 70. So our random sample of the college players will look like this on a dot plot. For our NBA players, what does it look like? It looks like this. So 78.2 is the average, so 84 would be way out here. Let's just continue to go down the line here until we finish. So 78 again here. So there we have it. There's our dot plot of our NBA players. Now what we see is that the random sample from our NBA players looks to be a little bit more varied. Now let's double check this. If we go ahead and look at the mean absolute deviation for this NBA players, we have a mean absolute deviation of 3.4. For our college players, we have a mean absolute deviation, or MAD, of 2.1. So based on what we're looking at on this dot plot, as well as what we're looking at on the mean absolute deviation, the sample from our NBA players seems to have a lot more variability. And on average, the NBA players seem to be taller. That is one fun way that you can take a look and compare two populations using random sampling. Thank you for watching. This has been comparing two populations, a part of our random sampling series. For some more learning resources as well as practice problems, please visit our website shown on the screen here. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment. Thanks again, and until next time.